Thank you. How are you guys? Before I start, probably you're wondering like why in my bookshelf there's a red disc. Well, let me tell you a story. So I was in China and I wanted to get something like memorable, so I got those discs. The first one was red one, the second one was red one, and the third one was red one. So I told the owner, I'm like, why do I need those red rings as a souvenir from China? And he told me, well, watch. If you hold them like that and you snap, there's one red ring that turns into a Chinese ring. I'm like, wow, this is amazing. He told me not just this. He told me if you snap your fingers again, the three of them, they become Chinese rings. I'm like, wow, can I buy them? He's like, of course, but let me tell you one more thing. Whenever you don't need them to be Chinese ring, you do this. And they become reds again. Now, just watch this. If I snap, he told me you can make them all red again, and that's how you keep them safe, and you keep them as a souvenir. Well, hello everyone. My name is Raymi. I'm an illusionist magician. I've been asked, they told me to perform for you guys, they told me that you're a graduate of engineering. And I thought about something. When I was at the end of my schools, I had two choices. I either go and be a magician, or I need to focus on my study and be an engineer. And come on, who doesn't like to be an engineer? Engineers are the people that build, right? You build a building, you build a software, you build an engine. You guys build with your hands. So I thought about, let me give you something, because I chose magic, let me give you something to your perception, which is building. So we're gonna build the show together, all right? If you just all agree, just show me your thumbs, I can see you on the screens. Yeah! So I built the show, it is called You Can If You Think You Can. Alright? Because guys, you know, in everything in life, the number one thing to achieve whatever you want to achieve is the beliefs. If you believe you can achieve it. Fair enough? Great. Now I'm gonna start, I'm gonna choose someone random from you guys as I can see them from my screen. Sada, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
How are you, Sada? Are you good?
Good.
Alright, Sada, I want you to make a choice in a bit, so I will explain what we're gonna do. I'm gonna open my phone and come closer to the screen so all of you can see. Alright, Sada, this is my phone. Alright?
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you, there is my notes. Can you agree that you can see my notes?
Yeah, I can see that.
Alright, the third one is beverages, right?
Yeah.
Can you read what's the first beverage?
Yeah, Pepsi.
Second? Hendrix.
Hendrix.
Yes, and
Yeah.
third is Morgan. Yeah, it's missed. Alright, so Sada, I wrote down 100 drink. Okay? I want you to pick a number inside your mind between 1 and 100. I'm gonna keep my phone in front of you. Take your time, but meanwhile, just remember, I have this bag. There's something that's gonna make sense in a bit, Sada, alright? Tell me when you have a number. I'll keep it on the table so all of you can see it. Tell me when you have a number, Sada.
I see.
Yeah, you have one?
Yeah.
Tell us the number, Sada.
55.
55. It was very random.
Yeah.
Sada. Alright, where did I look? Alright. Sada, I'm gonna do the same thing, but this time I'm gonna go to beverages and I'm gonna scroll down to 55. While I'm scrolling, guys, I want all of you to make sure that they are all random, yeah? And Sada, can you read out loud what's the 55?
Coca-Cola can.
Coca-Cola can. And you agree all of them are random, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, Sada, I had the bag in front of me the whole time on the table, right? I need to show you what's inside the bag. I believe that you're gonna pick 55, so I got a Coca-Cola can. Well, before I continue, guys, I want to tell you something. Everything that we're gonna choose, I'm gonna keep them on the table behind me, because at the end they will all make sense. Alright? Sada, thank you. I'm gonna pick someone else.
Yeah, thank you.
Alright, Bin Shida. Alright, let's wait for Bin Shida. Bin Shida, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Alright. Bin Shida, we're gonna do something different. Alright?
Okay.
I'm gonna show you inside these few letters. Bin Shida, just before I do anything, I just wanna make sure they're all different. You can see that, yeah? G, I, D, O. You agree, right? So, Bin Shida, I'm gonna put all this in the bag and I'm gonna take a random one. It doesn't matter which one. And, alright. Meanwhile, Bin Shida, I want you to think of a card between 1 and 52. Before I pick this, I want you to think of a card of between 1 and 52 and tell me when you have a card.
I can't hear you.
Yeah, you have a card? I want you to pick a card inside your mind, Bin Shida.
Yeah.
Okay? Bin Shida, meanwhile, as I said, let me just take any random letter, nothing in my hands, let me like that, nothing in my hands, and I will take this one. Alright? Let me put this. Bin Shida, this, I'm gonna keep it in a scotch tape and like that the whole time. Fair enough? Bin Shida, what's the card that you picked?
Me.
Yeah. What's the card that you picked inside your mind? Tell us out loud.
Third time.
3 of diamonds. Yes?
Yeah.
Alright. Inside this deck, Bin Shida, there's one card turned upside down. Do you believe me? There's only one card. Let me show you. I will open the deck in front of you. Alright, like that you can see. Alright? Bin Shida, before I do anything, we didn't talk before and we didn't make you like it was a random choice, right? Watch. If I look through the deck, there should be one card turned upside down, right? I didn't agree about this. There's only one card. Fair enough? Bin Shida, I'm gonna show you the card.
Yes, sir.
It is the 3 of diamonds. Well, let's try. Bin Shida, I'm gonna tell you one more thing. Let me put the deck aside. You can see that there's a letter on it, right? The whole deck, they didn't have any letter. It's which letter?
You.
U. And I picked a random letter from the bag, and I hanged it in here. So let me show you what's the letter. It is you again.
Me.
Well, I'm gonna put this at the back. As I told you guys, all what we're gonna use, I'm gonna leave them at the back for now. Alright. Thank you, Bin Shida. I'm gonna pick someone else.
Thank you, sir.
Alright, let me mix a little bit. Sahin, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Alright, Sahin, look what we're gonna do. I have a book. Alright?
Okay.
What we're gonna do is, I'm gonna riffle through the deck. You're gonna say stop. Alright, let's say you stopped on this page.
Sure.
I have a paper, alright? I'm gonna put the paper on the book and I'm gonna shuffle. You're gonna tell me stop whenever you want. Let's say you stopped here. You can see which letter, which word.
You.
Exactly. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, Sahin? So I'm gonna first riffle. Tell me stop whenever you want.
Okay. Stop.
Alright? Sahin, I'm gonna put the paper. I'm not gonna look, alright? I'm not gonna look. So tell me stop whenever you want.
Stop.
Alright, just acknowledge if you can see a word.
Yeah, I can see.
Alright.
I see.
No, not yet. Okay, keep it. I'm gonna write something on the paper. Let me do this. Alright, I'm gonna write something on a paper. Sahin, I want you to send me from your thoughts the word that you're thinking of, and alright, I think this will make sense. You didn't pick a very hard word. Sahin, what's the word that you picked?
Think.
Think. Yeah?
Think. Yeah. Yes. Oh.
It is think.
Oh.
Alright, I'm gonna put this aside. Sahin, thank you so much.
You're welcome. It's a pleasure.
Now guys, I have something to tell you all. First of all, keep in mind that you are the future, alright? So if you believe you can achieve, and if you do good, all the generation that's gonna follow you is gonna do good, alright? But what I wanted is, because now you guys are gonna start to explore life and you have a lot of questions and maybe you have some answers, some not. I wanna tell you, just keep in mind, you can if you think you can. Because if everything we did now makes sense and all of you believed in what I believe, we built an amazing show. Do you know why? I will tell you why. I told you at the beginning I wanted to create a show for all of you so it can relate for all of us. Me, you, him, her, all of us. And that's why I created this show. Let me show you. All that we picked, think, you, and I can, and all the choices, they were random. There's a million choice each one of you could have done. Sahih could have done anything. He could have picked another word. Sabah could have chose another card. Everyone has a random choice, but I believed and you guys followed. So I'll tell you what. The show is called You Can If You Think You Can, right? So let's make sense. So it is you, the letter that we picked, the can that we picked. If everything went well, you, Sahin, picked think. You can. And that's why, guys, you can if you think you can. And by the way, we were using the book of one of my favorite book. It is called You Can If You Think You Can. I hope this show gave you some magical motivation and makes you excited, guys. I wish you all the best. Trust me, like, this is a magic show, very entertaining, but I want you to keep this in mind because you will need it. It's all about what you believe in, and whatever you believe in, you can achieve. My name is Raymi. I want to thank you guys for inviting me to be with you. I want to thank TEDx for inviting me to be with you as well. If you want to just check anything on my online, I'm a YouTuber as well. It is Illusionist Raymi. You can, if you have any question, you can send them there. Thank you so much, and you have a good one. Thank you.